Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Heart of Dixie International Airport YouTube channel. And just to cut to the chase and get to the point, I'm going to be doing a model review today and not an unboxing because those kind of get on my nerves. So I'm just going to kind of get straight to the point and just review the model overall. This is the Southwest 737 MAX 8 with the pink one livery. This is a concept model, not a real paint. NG calls it part of their fantasy series, but I think that name's kind of goofy, so I'm just going to call it concept model because, well, why not? But overall, just got it in the mail today, and I'm just looking at it a little bit, so I'm not, again, super nitpicky on details. I notice them, but I like them for how they are, and I just think all these manufacturers, for the most part, do a really good job making something at this scale because, I mean, it's just such a pain to work with. But getting on into it, I really do like how they came out with a pink color on it. It's not a blatantly super hot pink. It's more closer to like a sunset pink, so it's still covers like I think they were kind of going for like a breast cancer type theme here because that's something Southwest would do, but it's not just baking my eyes right now. So I mean, I have no complaints there. I really like how they did it, and NG, of course, their quality is hard to beat. I mean, it's really well done. I still like how they were able to fit the Southwest heart on there and just keep the colors normal for that. And one thing I liked about the NGs is how they don't have the center peg for holding up on a stand or something, mostly because I usually don't use them. But they're just kind of not necessarily out of place. It just didn't, I guess, fit right to me. But uh, detailing is still good as usual. And I mean, there's not really anything for me to be nitpicky about on here. And you can see the only thing that was interesting to me is pink 1 is lowercase on the 1. Southwest is not usually one to do that whenever they're lettering, but again, I'm not picky. I think it kind of sets it apart. Uh, I mean, just a really great model. I definitely think this is worth the money, and it'll be kind of like a staple plane to have here because it'll be rare later on. But just for a comparison, I have my NG 737-800 from Southwest, and then I have a Gemini Jets Max 8, just kind of a comparison. And I mean, I was honestly more impressed with the Southwest. The Gemini one was closer quality to the NGs. I know that, and once again, this is all looking through forums and stuff because I'm not picky about the quality. I mean, I could, unless stuff's literally falling apart like it kind of did on this one, but I'll get to that in a second. I really am not that big of a deal. I mean, that 800 all the way down there has been with me for 10 years and had more parts fall off than most of y'all's planes combined. But getting to the point, that means Gemini has really stepped on quality because it's a good plane too. It looks really good, but really there's almost no difference between the two. I mean, for the ones that are picky about it when it comes to landing gear height, because I see that's usually the biggest one, is they're pretty much nose on. The nose shapes aren't too different, and they just did a good job there. Same with tail height. You don't see a lot of difference. The winglets are slightly different shapes, but at that size, it's hard to get them completely consistent all the time. So I really am, again, not going to really tear into that. Let me get them full side by side. Then overall, I mean, I can't really complain. These are both awesome planes, and like I was saying, you can probably see it a little bit, but I'm not. It's not too bad. The engine and then this antenna came off when I ordered this plane. It had only ever been out of the box one time, and I knew people had been commenting Gemini's quality has started going down lately, and I thought, oh, that's just people being ornery and trying to push people to other brands. But when it showed up without an engine and without a antenna attached, I'm like, okay, maybe they have a point. But a little bit of super glue fixed it, and it's one of my cooler planes in the collection, and now I can add this to it. But another thing most people won't usually pay attention to, but I do know, is I don't know if you can see it, but they did raise the landing gear a little bit on the Max, and I mean, it was so incremental in real life. Let me get this to focus. I mean, you can kind of see it there too. It is just hardly higher than the Dash 800. So, I mean, it again, spot on. The engines are noticeably bigger, like the Leap engines are versus the CFM 56 engines that are currently on the 800. So, I mean, I would have just been happy making this video 10 seconds saying it's got some cool colors and I think it looks really good. But for all the picky people, I mean, it's really well detailed. I've got no words. It's just a really good model. So yeah, that's about it for the model review. Just didn't want to do anything crazy for it. Just kind of wanted to look at this one since it's a rare model, and I'll probably do model reviews whenever I get a new one, which will be every so often. I'm not going to just buy one, you know, rocking off every week or something, but definitely every so often I'll add one and just look at it and just do something simple like this and maybe make some sarcastic spurs as I'm going along. But other than that, I guess just a quick update on things with the channel at the airport. The YouTube channel's done surprisingly well. The airport update for September is closing in on 800 views last time I checked, and for being up less than a week, that's pretty shocking. I really don't know how that I don't know how that happened, but I thank you all, and that's just awesome. I didn't think the videos would be that really watch-worthy, and for how little was going on with this airport and usually just me being sarcastic making the videos and late at night, then I really did not expect that. The Instagram's going well too. I'm glad y'all are liking the content there. As for the TikTok, I use TikTok all the time with my main account, like not uploading stuff, but just looking through it and trying to keep up with what trends would be good for the airport account, whatnot. But I seriously cannot figure it out. I don't know what the deal is. So the TikTok's pretty much stalled for now, but I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to bring attention in on there and make it more useful, I'd say, is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, no major changes with the airport besides over here. Just gonna, whenever I get a little less lazy, I'm gonna stripe the rest of this road and then the road down there and work on the parking lot, and that's pretty much it. So I hope y'all enjoyed my kind of short but kind of sweet airport update, but then mostly the model review to this. And if y'all want to get it, they're selling hot right now, and I mean, it would be great in my personal opinion, also because I like Southwest, but I think they'd be great to add to your collection, and it's one of the cooler ones I've seen out lately. So hope you like the video, and if you think about it, please subscribe. I enjoy getting to see all the stuff y'all work on too. So yeah, anyways, y'all have a good one.